Hello everyone, and welcome. My name is Rosita. I am a vocal and language coach, meaning not only do I teach people how to speak in different languages, I also teach people how to sing in them to better bridge that communication gap based on the language barrier. And I just love teaching people from different cultures, from different backgrounds, in how to better communicate in different languages so we can just expand our businesses, expand our music in a global scale. And that's what I'm totally about. So if you guys are brand new here, welcome to my channel. Bienvenidos. All right, so in singing the basics, what we do is we talk about the misconceptions about singing, for one, and two, we work on one specific part of your voice. So the month of January is all about breathing. And excuse me. and through this year, like, my goal this year is to help you guys become a better singer from this specific class. So let's go ahead, let's get started and talk about how to exhale, how to work on that breath support, shall we? All right, so the first 2 weeks of January, we learned how to inhale. We focused on how we should breathe. Now, what we did is we focused on two parts. We focused on the actual initial inhale and how we are supposed to have a constant flow whenever we inhale. Feel the expansion, how to control that breath, and more. And just last week, we learned about exhalation, about breathing out. Now, the biggest takeaway from the last live class was that whenever we breathe in, as you're pushing out your stomach, that is the moment in where you are engaging your diaphragm. So whenever we breathe in, and loosely speaking, and we're pushing our stomach out in a controlled manner, feeling those ab muscles, this is how you use your diaphragm.
I didn't get that.
Of course, Siri. And then as you guys exhale, we are slowly bringing that midsection in. And we did focus on the different parts, but we're doing a brief recap of what we learned last week. We are slowly bringing our midsection back in at a slow and constant speed, in where you, again, are going to feel your abs. It's going to feel like a slight resistance. And that solid pull, guys, is going to help you maintain your breath support. Now, if you guys have any questions, please let me know in the group chat, or the live chat, or in the comments below. I'm also yelling at my get over here, get over here. Okay. And breath support, and also tagging. Okay, multitasking. Okay, I'm still learning how to use OBS in live streams for YouTube, and please let me know if you guys know how to do this, how to pre-tag before going live using OBS live stream. If any one of you guys know how to do this, please let me know. I would love to know. Okay. So, I forgot the title. Singing the basics. Okay. So, in the title, what is breath support? What does that mean? So, when it comes to both speaking and singing, it's referencing to the foundation. And as we pull, I want you guys to picture the breath support as the foundation of a house. It holds the house together, right? So the goal is to achieve the control and the steadiness of the breath so we can keep our voice from collapsing. So the breath support, once again, is the foundation of the house that's keeping your voice from collapsing. Now, the breath support happens when you exhale, because the diaphragm only engages during the inhale. So that's one thing to consider. We're no longer using our diaphragm as we exhale, but that does not mean that we should let everything go. Because why? Breath support. Breath support, chicos. Okay. I'm also now looking for my notes. There we go. So, when it comes to vocal production, we need the breath to produce the voice. Your throat does not it does not produce the voice, more so it helps produce the tone, but we'll save that little thing a little bit later. But we don't want to use our throat, although it's a part of the process for vocal production, but it does not create. So when people tell you, okay, you got to use your throat to sing, let's elaborate on that. So we know that whenever we inhale, we're pushing our midsection out, just to give you guys a physical and a visual demonstration. You feel your muscles as you're controlling this outward movement. So now that our air, we have this right here, our lungs have the optimal amount of air. As we exhale, is the moment that we sing. This is why we teachers nag you about holding your breath support. And what they're nagging you specifically on is keeping the pull constant. As you're breathing out, you're pulling your tummy in at a slow and constant speed. We need to exercise the control over the amount of air being expelled from the lungs during singing, so we can maintain a steady flow of air to produce our singing voice. Does that make sense? Okay. Oh, excuse me. Now, this is going to vary between breathing for short phrases and long phrases. As we have learned in the past, that singing requires muscle coordination. Why? Because breathing requires muscle coordination. So we're going to focus on a couple of exercises in this class, and it's going to help you develop physical coordination that you will need for controlling your breath in a song. In these exercises, you can actually apply your breath coordination as you sing a short phrase and then long phrases. Actually, I remember, and I'll tell you what these exercises are in just a second. They're going to be lip trills, okay? I remember in my early years of college, so fresh out of 18, and I'm actually still friends with my very first voice coach and trainer to this day. So it's been, oh my gosh, met her 2005. We're in 2023 now. Oy, 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 oy. Like, I remember like her daughter just being so small, and oh my god, she's married. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I'm having a trippy moment here. I'm like, time. So one of the things that I remember her telling me to do is to practice the song with a lip trill. And I thought this was more a pitch thing because lip trills are also fantastic exercises for pitch. But no, it was a breathing exercise. So we're going to work using lip trills for short phrases and long phrases. Now, we're going to go ahead and start off with the short phrases. Now, you do actually have an option for practicing the pattern on a lip trill or a tongue trill, actually. Both will have a similar benefit. One will actually have an extra benefit. With a tongue trill, you get to practice your Spanish R's. Or you can practice it using a vowel and a consonant, such as like me, me, ma, or mo. So you can apply this to actual voiced sounds. So let's first start off with a lip trill. Now, if you're brand new for this whole breath coordination thing, then I highly suggest you to start with a lip trill first, okay? Because the lip trill is going to give you some resistance so that the breath doesn't just blow out. We won't go, all right? Now, to form a lip trill, we want to vibrate our lips against each other by a constant flow of air. Do not press your lips together. Do not add force to your lips to press together. Because if you do that, yes, you cleaned your monitor in one way, I guess. We want to, although our objective here is for having our lips vibrate against each other, we want to keep our lips loose. The way that's going to vibrate is by that constant flow of breath. So let's go ahead and channel our inner horse. And let's go. So again, when you use the lip trill, you want the lips to vibrate as the air flows out, but you don't want the lips to flop around. I mean by flop around, like I'm talking about like very like not controlled. Keep it short. Now to get the lip trill just right, place your fingers at the corners of your mouth and gently pull the corners out just a little bit, just a little bit. The slight rounding movement of this, of the lips, is going to help you release just the right amount of air during the lip trill. And sometimes when the entire lip is involved in the lip trill, we will probably have the tendency to blow out too much air. So let's go ahead. We're going to do an exercise here. We're going to start off with the lip trill. Let's hear you guys. Ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. Again. Yes. Please listen and repeat after me. Again. Yes. All right, going higher. Hello. Oh no. Please rest up, girl. Please rest up. But it's so nice to see you, Rio. Yeah, definitely just rest up, girl. Don't try not to speak. Keep yourself hydrated. Smell the oils, like smell like steam and, you know, all the things that vocal teachers will tell you to do. I really do hope you feel better. Let's hear you guys. Again. Yes, going down. So here we're gonna go. So we want to feel the body open for the inhalation and gradually move during the exhalation as you're singing. Now, you know that you've done this right when your when your lips feel tingly. That's the word that I am looking for. It feels tingly. Now, let's practice our tongue trills, shall we? Now, the tongue trill is when you move air over the roof of your mouth and allow your tip of the tongue to vibrate against your hard palate as the air moves out of your tongue. So it allows your tongue to vibrate against your hard palate so the air can move out of your mouth. Now, if you can roll your R, then you can make the tongue trill. If you guys are working on that, then this exercise is going to help. Now, I teach Spanish, okay? And I know how frustrating it can be when we end up doing the or the sound. Don't, easier said than done, but remind yourself to not get disencouraged. Because don't forget, the tongue is a muscle, my friends. Okay? We just need to strengthen that tongue so it can form or become a tongue trill. Just allow yourself patience. Okay? So, We're going to do the same thing. So please listen. I'm going to start from... Please listen and then repeat after me. Let's hear you. Again. Let's hear you. Yes. All right, going up here. Please listen and repeat after me. Please repeat. Again. Now, if you're having struggling, sorry, sorry. I just read your message. Okay. All right. Now I forgot what. There we go. Yeah. That was a good. Okay. I think of the cartoon when you say that, so I'm assuming that you were referencing to not the cartoon. Oh my god, to the anime. They did a westernized animation. I assume you're talking about the Kiko the bunny, right? Sure. Okay. Anyways, yeah. And then if it's another Kiko, then I'm gonna be embarrassed. All right. Okay. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh yeah. From the la gran puchica. Yes. Okay. Yep. Okay. Dumb moment. Okay. Yep. Okay. God, Java was such a good show. Doesn't matter how old it is. All right. Here we go. Let's see, you guys. Now going higher. Again. Now, if you feel that tongue again, if it's going again, I know easier said than done, but we need to allow ourselves to have patience, because your tongue is a muscle. Okay, it over time, if you do it little by little, just a little bit of a time, and you're gonna see gradually it's gonna become stronger and stronger, and then also you'll be able to learn Spanish. 2 for 1, my friends. So, okay. Now, the last variation that I did talk about, and we're going to apply this to the longer versions in just a moment. Another way that I said you could do this exercise is using a consonant plus a vowel. Preferably, I'm going to use the M's because of forward placement. Excuse me. So we're going to go ahead and start with me, just to give you guys a little bit more of a challenge. And those to just do the tongue trill, I can hear you yelling at me is like, more challenges. Okay. That's just the nice rendition. All right. Here we're going to use me. And this is going to help you not to spread your lips. Do not, if you guys want an instant tip, which this is pretty much the only instant tip that does exist, is open your mouth. We got to lower that jaw. Not E. Can you guys hear that difference? E. It's going to make your sound flat, and we want to avoid that. So, when we sing me, We want the same steady flow of air that we used in the lip trills and the tongue trills. Now, the voiced consonant of M is going to help you get the tone started and also bring your voice forward. And the steady flow of air is going to help you keep that tone clear. So here we have me. Let's hear you guys. How do I lower my larynx? Ooh, that's such a good question. Let's do this exercise and I will explain to you. Going higher. Me. All right, one more. Me. Now, I would like to challenge you guys to do this in different registers, because one thing that we are going to learn in the future is how much, how there's a slight difference in how we breathe to produce our lower pitches and the higher pitches. And we're going to be learning more on that in later months. Now, Franklin asks, how do I lower my larynx? So you want to approach it as a yawn, like you're about to sing like a classical sound. Oh, and then by doing that movement, it drops your jaw. It drops your larynx. Oh. So do me a favor. Place your hand right here on your Adam's apple. Which, fun fact, your Adam's apple is indeed your larynx. Yes. I'm going to go ahead and yawn and go. And then real yawn happens. Let me know if you guys were able to feel that. Now to maintain it, that's a whole different story. It's similar in story. All right, so now let's go ahead and do the long version, the long phrase. Now, this exercise is only going to contain a couple of notes, but we really have to practice your breath support. So although it may seem simple, doesn't always mean that it's going to be. So don't be tricked of how this exercise sounds. Why? Why am I scaring you right now? Because one, it's fun. Two, I gotta speak the truth. This exercise is going to be nice and slow. So that's why I said it's going to be challenging. So before we sing the initial note, the first initial note, we have to make sure that we really open our body for the inhalation. So really go, feel the expansion of your ribs, of your sides, of your abs, just expanding outwards as you inhale. And then as we sing through the pattern, keep your hands on your sides to make sure that the air flows consistently as your muscles slowly move back in its place as you exhale. So we're going to start off. Now, you guys can choose for now. You guys can do this exercise either in the lip trill, the tongue trill, or me. Okay? If both the tongue trill and the lip trill are a little bit difficult for you, then just sing me. Okay? All right. Oh, this sounds so innocent. So I'm going to do it 3 ways. So I want you guys to please listen and then repeat. Okay? Listen first. I'm going to do a lip trill. Actually, hold on. Don't repeat. Now repeat. Yeah, let's do that again. Ready? 2, 1. 2, 1. All right, now let's go with a tongue trill. Please repeat. So that we are still pulling our stomach in. Watch your breath support, guys. Now let's do that one more time. Tongue trill. Now let's do me. Please listen, then repeat. Me. 2, 1. Two more times. Me. 2. Last time. Me. All right. So this exercise, I'm going to shut that off. There we go. Or all of these exercises here is to help you build not only a mental awareness, but a physical awareness of what your body is doing as you both inhale and exhale. The whole point of breath control is just that, control. How fast are you inhaling? How fast are you taking in the breath? How fast are you exhaling? How fast and how much are you letting out air? These are things that we will need to consider as we become a singer. Like I said, coordination. Not only is it muscle coordination, it's also mental coordination. And I know this sounds cliche, but if you guys know me, you probably know that I am the most uncoordinated person on the face of this planet. I trip over air, okay? I don't know how that's even possible, but apparently it is. So, if I can do it, you can do it. Think of the song from Anastasia. Okay? Now, when doing these breathing exercises, and I'm going to leave the tracks and the sheet music for these exercises into our Discord. Okay? And if you guys would like to have access to our Discord for one-time $5 donation, you guys will have access to our Discord. And that will give you access to everything. Actually, to not only just singing material, but Spanish material, Japanese material, ESL material, updates, and more. So definitely, if you want to join our community, our family, actually it's more of a family than anything else, come and join us. Come and join us, guys. I'll be posting this later today. Now, do you guys have any questions? anything that you guys would like for me to review. Now, as you guys are thinking, I do want to point out one new thing. I'm starting this February, and I just feel like a really proud entrepreneur, to be honest. Starting February, I am going to be doing weekly and daily reminders of our daily YouTube lives. So for those that are brand new, I do teach, as I briefly mentioned before, Spanish, but I also teach English and Japanese. I do give out free beginning grammar classes on YouTube Live. So to know when that is, sign up to our emails on rositaruiz.com. I'm going to be starting that in February. And also, I'm going to be providing a lot of language learning content and singing content. Should I always tighten my stomach for better breathing? Short answer, yes. The reason why I'm hesitant is the wording. You want to feel more of a resistance, like an ab workout as you're breathing. So it should feel like you're doing an ab crunch, to be exact. But yeah, so a lot of free content is coming up. So I look forward to sharing that with all you guys. So please join our newsletter. And yeah. All right, guys. That will conclude class for today. Rio, I hope again you feel better. Frankie, I'm just so happy to see you again. It's a pleasure. It's been too long, my friend. Too long. And are you in our Discord? No me recuerdo. I don't remember. Yes, Franklin. Yes. It should feel more engaged as you exhale, as you inhale and as you exhale. Yes.
Here's what I think.
Okay, perfect. All right, guys. So until next time, I shall see you next Thursday for another Singing the Basics class. Where, let me just check the schedule before I say anything. Oh my gosh. Ooh, you're gonna love February, guys. We're going to be getting more into the tones, how to improve our tones by using vowels. All right, so make sure you guys are here next Thursday, 1 p.m. Pacific time. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Bye, everyone. I'll see you guys soon.